23 and counting cracks like old vinyl on repeat. Time skips, blinking, I'm somewhere I didn't mean to be. Not Atlas, still a spine full of borrowed gravity, carrying rooms I never built, still they lean on me. Pick Travis Bickle in the rearview mind, stay talking to ghosts. City burns slow, but I don't raise a toast. They want a sermon, I'm closer to Charles Bukowski with a cutthroat prose. Truth tastes better when it's left to corrode. I read Ned Kelly like scripture in rusted steel. Not for the crime, just the refusal to kneel. Not a hero arc, more a glitch in the real world. Felt hollow first, I just learned how to feel. Mine runs kilometers ahead of the man in the mirror. Solutions whisper, but the signal ain't clearer. I pull the veil, turns out the stage is thinner. Applause don't echo when the room gets dimmer. I know my worth, I don't rent it from eyes. They clap today, tomorrow they revise. Not chasing halos, not dodging the knives. I walk like silence that survive the noise. I know my worth, no auction, no bids. Not every crown needs proof it exists. Outside it shines, inside it resists. A calm kind of chaos nobody predicts. Not young, not old, just stuck between drafts. Like Hamlet with a script that forgot to ask. The beat sounds cheap when the moment don't last, so I move like a secret they never could grasp. Peak William Sadie's too far ahead to relate. Rooms feel crowded but the silence is great. Money, cars, faces, decorative weight. Meanwhile something inside me debates, is it a phase or a fracture that stayed? Like Ecclesiastes whispering everything fades. I don't pray loud but I study the blade of Psalm 58, justice carved, not displayed. I've seen smiles move like a staged alibi, heard truth die quiet while lies multiply. Not surprised, just adjusting the eye. You call it cold, I just stopped asking why. Thoughts race past what my pulse can defend. I see the end in the shape of the trend. Not paranoid, just tired to pretend. Every beginning just loops to an end. I know my worth, I don't rent it from eyes. They clap today, tomorrow they revise. Not chasing halos, not dodging the knives. I walk like silence that survive the noise. I know my worth, no auction, no bids. Not every crown needs proof it exists. Outside it shines, inside it resists. A calm kind of chaos nobody predicts. Not a savior, not a sin I confess. More like a question that outgrew, yes. Peak, a system that forgot to compress. Too many thoughts in my skull under stress. I've been both sides, the wound and the knife. Felt like a glitch in a well-coded life. Not depressed, just aware of the price of seeing too far without closing the eyes. I know my worth, no echo required. No borrowed flame, no rented fire. They build their gods, I build my why. A tightrope mine, but I never tire. I know my worth, no crowd to impress. No fake relief in cheap success. Not better than, just less obsessed. I inventory storms in the ledger with no ink. Debts paid in breath, every exhale I shrink. Not for escape, just to see how I think. When the scaffold comes off and I stand on the brink, my shadow clocks in before I do. Early shift, we don't speak much, just exchange a drift of unfinished motives wrapped tight in the ribs, like a contract unsigned, but it still firmly lives. There's a door in my chest that won't close or reveal. No hinges, no lock, just the pressure I feel. Every answer I test comes back slightly unreal, like a mirror that edits the face I conceal. Don't ask me to rise, I adjust the ground, tilt every exit till silence is found. No path to repeat, no victory sound, just a pulse that persists without being crowned. I stopped chasing clarity, it spoils too fast. Like fruit in a room where the windows are glass. Every insight decays if you frame it to last. So I move through the moment and let it recast. My thoughts don't argue, they orbit and fade, leave traces of routes that were never obeyed. I trust what dissolves more than what gets displayed, 'cause truth rarely lingers where comfort is made. There's a hum in the air when decisions get real, not loud, not sharp, more a shift in the wheel of something unseen but too present to kneel. So I stand, not in pride, just refusing to yield. No higher, no lower, oh, just closer. I've worn expectations like coats in July, heavy, misplaced, made for someone nearby. Then I dropped the mid-step, didn't ask myself why. Some weights aren't meant to be justified. There's a rhythm in absence that tightens the frame. When nothing distracts, everything gets a name. But I don't keep records, I burn them the same, so the past can't rehearse every version I became. I'm not chasing form, I distort what appears, turn edges to curves, make the distance unclear. Not to escape, just to cut through the fear of becoming a pattern I've followed for years. Don't ask me to rise, I adjust the ground, tilt every axis till silence is found. No path to repeat, no victory sound, just a pulse that persists without being crowned. If it holds, I release. If it breaks, I increase. Not to win, not to cease, just to move without peace. Annotate my posts like footnotes in a band edition. Margins whisper louder than the printed intuition. Not chasing meaning, I audit the omission. Where truth hides quiet in selective cognition. Peak rust cold, time folds thin when you stare too long. Every minute feels copied, every echo feels wrong. I'm not lost, just aware the map was drawn by hands that profit every time you prolong. I wear doubt like a tailored coat fits precise. Not for warmth, just to measure the ice. Every thought feels taxed by invisible vice. Like a silent auction where they're bidding your life. I don't break, I reframe the fracture. Like Franz Kafka waking up inside the capture. No panic left, just a shift in the structure. When the system gets loud, I reduce the rapture. No script, just the space between lines. No script, no crown, just the way to decline. I don't run, I redesign every wall that tried to define. No proof, just a pattern I trace. No faith, just a look in the face of the void that don't give chase, but still rewires the pace. I don't build on hope, that's a volatile base. Seen it crumble like a courtroom case where the verdict was bought, but the guilt left a trace in the silence that lingered on everyone's face. Peak Alan Turing decoding was master's real. Patterns speak clearer than what people feel. Every move is a cipher, every bond a concealed deal. So I trust what repeats, not what they reveal. Not numb, just refined past the need to react. Like a mirror that learned not to answer back. They call it distance, I call it exact. Less noise in the mind when you cut the abstract. Thoughts don't race, they spiral and land like blueprints unfolding outside of demand. No chaos here, just a shift in command. When you stop asking why, you start to expand. No script, just the space between lines. No script, no crown, just the way to decline. I don't run, I redesign every wall that tried to define. No proof, just a pattern I trace. No faith, just a look in the face of the void that don't give chase, but still rewires the pace. Not a rebel, now I'm built to obey. More like a signal that slipped through decay. Peak Dr. Manhattan detached from the play. Seeing outcomes collapse in a singular way. I watch meaning dissolve under clinical light. Every answer feels staged when you zoom out the sight. So I move without needing to label it right. Just a presence that sharpens the edge of the night. No script, I exist off the page. No past left to cage, no role left to stage. Just a mind disengaged. No proof, I don't ask to belong. No fear, I outgrew right and wrong. Just a silence this strong turns the void into song. Keep a spare horizon folded in my coat for days when the street forgets how to go. Shoelace tight like a verdict in my throat. I don't argue, I just step where it won't. The elevator stalls between be and become. Floor numbers blink like a language gone numb. I press no button, let the mechanism hum. Some answers only land when you don't outrun. Ink bleeds sideways from a pen that won't confess. Every line I draw edits me less. I stop naming the weight in my chest. It behaves better when it's not addressed. There's a third option no one explains. Not win, not lose, just cut new lanes. No applause, no chains. I move like weather that ignores domains. Receipts in my pocket for purchases I never made. Time so cheap with a polished blade. They say be patient like a room can be stayed, but patience rots when it's overplayed. I clock the gap between impulse and act, a narrow bridge with a missing fact. I don't cross it, I redesign the track, turn hesitation into something exact. The mirror keeps asking for a stable face. I give it angles it can't replace. Not broken, just out of phase, like a chord that resolves in a different space. Not forward, not back, sideways. I file my doubts under using sharp. They cut cleaner in the dark. No sermon needed, no guidance spark. I navigate by the unlit mark. There's a quiet contract in letting go, not surrender, just ending the show. I don't chase the high or fear the low. I remove the stage and the need to perform. A city of doors with invisible seams opens easiest when you drop the schemes. I stopped investing in future dreams and started spending the present in beams. There's a third option no one explains. Not win, not lose, just cut new lanes. No applause, no chains. I move like weather that ignores domains. If it fits, I refuse. If it breaks, I reuse. No crown to choose, just a path I diffuse. There's a siren in my head, but it don't want it selects. Like a judge with no robe, just a list of rejects. I outgrew the version they still try to protect. Like a file corrupted, I refuse to reset. Not built for applause, that's a rented effect. I've seen praise turn poison when it's paid with neglect. Pecan, tongue, chigger, no coin, just intent. Decisions fall clean, I don't argue with chance. I don't chase clarity, I corner confusion. Like a thief in a gallery, stealing illusions. Every what if got buried in ruthless conclusions. Now I move like a verdict that don't need approval. Vision got sharp when the comfort dissolved. Like Neo seeing code when the system got solved. Not a chosen one, just someone who evolved past the need to be seen or emotionally involved. Cut the wire, no backup, no net, no past to replay, no future to bed. Every second's a blade at the base of your neck. You either act now or drown in regret. No signal, no voice telling you where. No map, no proof that it's even fair. But something inside doesn't ask, doesn't care. It just moves like survival was always there. I don't measure my steps by the crowd's reaction. They clap for illusions, I deal in subtraction. Less noise, less doubt, less need for attraction. More focus compressed into raw satisfaction. Pete, Niccolo, Machiavelli when the mobiles get thin. Not evil, just honest about where I've been. Every loss was a door I refuse to stay in. Every win just confirmed I don't play to fit in. They sell you a dream with a safe navigation, but comfort's a cage with soft decoration. I burned every exit that led to stagnation. Now the only way out is full acceleration. Talks don't slow, they compress and collide like a train off the rails, but still choosing the ride. No space to doubt, nowhere left to hide. When the pressure turns real, that's why I decide. Cut the wire, no backup, no net. No past to replay, no future to bet. Every second's a blade at the base of your neck. You either act now or drown in regret. No signal, no voice telling you where. No map, no proof that it's even fair. But something inside doesn't ask, doesn't care. It just moves like survival was always there. Not a king, not a slave to the throne. More like a force that rewrote what is known. Big V, identity blown. When the mask drops, you realize you're alone. I've seen men pray for a sign to appear, while the answer was buried in everything they fear. No miracle comes when the end is this near. Just the sound of your pulse making everything clear. Cut the wire, no saving the fall. No voice left to blame, no one left to call. Either you rise when your back hits the wall, or you fade into nothing, and that's it. That's all! Cut the wire, no waiting your turn. No lessons ahead you don't already learn. Everything breaks if you don't let it burn. So step through the fire, or stay where you were. The hallway hums like wires behind the walls. Fluorescent truth flickers, then stalls. I sign my name in dust on the mirror that crawls. Every version ours keeps missing the calls. A cigarette burns in a room with no smoke. Not lit, just memory playing a joke. I learned how to listen when nothing spoke. Now silence cuts cleaner than anything broke. There's a chair by the window that faces the wrong side. Sunrise hits it, but nothing inside. I sit there sometimes just to watch time slide, like a train that forgot who was supposed to ride. No exit sign, just a colder air. No voice telling me to care. I don't fight it, I stay aware of the space that forms when nothing's there. I found a photograph with no one in frame. Still felt familiar, still carried a name. Like a life I almost played in a different game, where the rules made sense but the stakes were the same. My pulse don't race, it edits the beat, skips what's loud, deletes the repeat. There's a rhythm in loss that feels complete, like the sound of steps on an empty street. A glass on a table half full of delay. Not waiting, not fading, just there in the way. I don't drink from it, I just let it stay. Some things don't change when you walk away. No build, no drop, just stop. No build, no drop, just stop. The ceiling breathes like it's holding a thought. too heavy to land, too light to be caught. I stopped asking what everything taught. Some lessons collapse when you think that they are. There's a map in my head with erased directions. Every route loops back through the same reflections. Not trapped, just beyond corrections. Like a code that runs without connections. I'm not chasing peace, it distorts the frame. Turns sharp, edges dull, makes it all the same. I'd rather feel exact than comfortably tame, even if clarity comes without a name. No exit sign, just a colder air. No voice telling me to care. I don't fight it, I stay aware of the space that forms when nothing's there. If it ends, it ends. No need to defend. I don't ask where it bends. I just don't pretend. Clock don't tick, it haunts like a debt with a name. Breathing like I stole air from a house full of flames. Not built for comfort, more like rusted out chains. Snapped under pressure when the weight hit the brain. Pete Tyler dirt and no blueprint, just fracture and will turn pain into fuel, let it sharpen the skill. Not a hero, just a man who got tired of standing still, while excuses grew louder than the silence I feel. I've seen limits dressed up like advice from the weak herd. Take it slow from out scared to beat, but I move like a stone that don't bother to speak. Every doubt gets buried when the hunger gets deep. Mind don't overload, no off switch, no grace. Like how 9,000, I don't make mistakes. Cold calculations in the risk that I take. Either break the ceiling or suffocate. Right now, no later, no pause. Either you rise or you stay where you are. Right now, no fear, no disguise. You push through the wall or you pay with your life. Right now, pain is the price. No one is coming to hand you the light. Right now, move or decay, that's the race. Not built like them, I don't fall for relief. Peak Genghis Khan, I expand what I reach. Not for the crown, just to prove what I see. That the cage was unlocked, but they swallowed the key. I don't pray for ease, I adapt to the blade. Like Maximus, Decimus, Meridius, in arenas I made. Every scar is a map of the choices I paid. Every loss just refined how the engine is made. They romanticize balance, I sharpen the edge. Life ain't a scale, it's a fall from a ledge. Either climb through the cracks or you rock where you pledge. Comfort's a leash and I'm done being led. Thoughts hit fast, like a glitch in the code, no safe mode. When you carry this load, see too far. Now there's nowhere to go, either revolve or collapse in the cold. Right now, no later, no pause. Either you rise or you stay where you are. Right now, no fear, no disguise. You push through the wall or you pay with your life. Right now, pain is the price. No one is coming to hand you the light. Right now, move or decay, that's the race. Not a martyr, not chasing applause, more like a mind that rewrote its own laws. Peak Michael Scofield, every move with a cause, turning walls into doors without needing a pause. I've seen men freeze at the edge of the line, call it fate, just to soften the spine. But I step where it breaks, that's where I define if I'm built to collapse or designed to climb. Right now, no mercy, no rewind. No future exists for a hesitant mind. Right now, you carve it a fall, no luck involved, just pressure applied. Right now, no doubt to defend, limits of stories too weak to extend. Right now, this is the end of who you were, or the start of transcend. Morning tastes metallic like I bit into my own restraint. Coffee cold, but the thoughts still radiate. Not rushing, I let the pressure marinate. Every second stretches thin when you don't escape. There's a version of me I quietly erase. Not dramatic, just no longer in place. Like a name scratched out in a forgotten case. No funeral, no trace, just space. The room don't speak, but it knows what I chose. Every object still where it froze. I didn't change the world, I just closed the door that kept me decomposed. No echo required, no witness, no choir. If it burns, let it burn. I don't negotiate fire. Oh, no echo required, no signal to wire. I move when it hits, not when they admire. I used to rehearse conversations alone. Now silence replies in a steadier tone. No need to convince, no need to postpone what already collapsed on its own. The future don't scare me, it's already late. Not doomed, just aware of the rate. Everything fades at a similar pace, just different disguises of fate. A thought hit me once and refused to dissolve. Like a riddle too simple to solve. If I strip every role I was trying to involve, what remains doesn't ask to evolve. No rise, no fall. Oh, just a line through it all. Oh, I've seen people wait for a version to come, more focused, more sharp, more numb. But the truth don't arrive with the drum. It slips in quiet, and then it's done. No upgrade pending, no final form. No shelter that outlasts the storm. You don't become, you deform into something that no longer conforms. No echo required. Oh, no witness, no choir. Oh, if it burns, let it burn. I don't negotiate fire. No echo required, no signal to wire. I fearless, just here. No meaning to chase, and nothing to fear.